From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
SETH Morales is the CEO of the Morales Group, a staffing and talent sourcing agency that serves as a bridge between employers and potential employees. He is also this year's winner of the Champions of Diversity Emerald Leadership Award.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities, running your business day to day.
SETH Morales is the CEO of the Morales Group, a mission-focused staffing and talent sourcing agency. The group believes that people's strategy should be transformational, not transactional.
Yeah, so Staffing 101 is we're basically a middle person in between the company and the talent. And so we serve as a bridge between companies looking for staff to ramp up employment. And we're also kind of a in-between talent provider to those looking for a job, so we can help them find work. So we are kind of in the middle between the employee and the employer, and we serve as a bridge to help kind of connect the two. There's a lot of challenges right now, but I'd say in particular just finding talent. You know, there's been this great resignation, there's been a disruption with COVID, and so trying to find talent. There's been a lot of baby boomers who exited the workforce. You had a lot of people just try to reconfigure what life's going to look like for them post-pandemic. And so trying to find talent, trying to retain talent, it's just been a huge challenge for employers trying to access the right type of talent for their company. And so we serve as kind of that bridge in between. But the war for talent, or the challenge that's going on right now, it's significant in the market. It's one thing to get them, but to keep them and hold on to them for a long time in an age where you have a lot of free agents and you can move around, and the market was looking for talent. You've got to be more competitive in trying to retain and engage. So some of my advice would be create pathways for different opportunities for people to develop. So your development and retention plans need to be in place, and you just need to be really strategic about how you attract and then retain some of the newer talent today. They're looking for different options. They want flexibility, to maybe work from home, or they want kind of a hybrid work-life balance. So it's very different. You have to be adaptive, you have to be accommodative, but it's a good challenge for employers right now trying to retain talent. We have the Passport program. It's a way to personally develop. We're a globally diverse company, and so you get this actual physical passport, not the actual passport in hand, but you get to get these stamps and you develop yourself professionally, and you also get stamps for serving in the community. And again, that's another way where we've kind of gamified the aspect of development and retention. And so we do that with our employees. But then once we've had enough stamps and we've done the right work from a development standpoint, we go back to Mexico to build homes and do a lot of work here in the community with some of our outreach and community efforts. So that Passport program is wonderful, and it's a great way to get people to buy into how do I get better, how do I serve the community, and how do I use this business as a cause to really do better. So we have your traditional temporary staffing offering, and that is the 2,000 or 3,000 employees that we staff throughout Central Indiana. But then you also we have a division called Axiom Performance, and we actually will go into somebody's facility and actually take over a work cell or some sort of operation. And so it's more of an outsourced supply chain program that we offer a lot of these companies, and it's very innovative. It's not your traditional, hey, I need a temp for an hourly rate. It's, hey, I'll come in and help not only run your program, but manage and help find ways to save you costs. So it's an innovative solution from our standpoint. When you're starting up, a lot of times you don't understand your forecast or what's around the corner, and so we like the option that we offer with kind of having this flexible contingent labor, because you can add staff or you can retract staff as you kind of feel out what's ahead with your business, especially as you're starting, because you don't want to add 10 or 15 new teammates and then have to reduce those staff, if you were wrong on your projections. And so staffing and temporary staffing and what we offer gives flexibility to kind of ebb and flow with how your business contracts. Maybe you have a seasonal business, maybe there's some sort of ramp up in the economy and you need to hire more headcount and you don't have the HR staff to do that. That's where I think we come in and help new businesses when they're trying to figure out their optimal headcount. I think the future's bright. I think you see a lot of the U.S. trailing Europe with some of their workforce practices. I think with more regulation in Europe, we'll see some of that, I think, in the U.S. as we get further into the future. More and more companies, I believe, will adapt and adopt to a flexible contract of flexible temp staffing. Right now, the temp penetration rate for the U.S. workforce is about 6%. We see that growing more over the years to come. So I think companies are going to be more agile, they're going to need more maneuverability, and they're going to lean on agencies like us to kind of ebb and flow with just the volatility and the uncertainty, especially like when you go through a pandemic and you have a quarter or two where the lights turn off or your business explodes because you're in recreational products or you're some tech company and you need talent to ramp up.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.